What's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and we are going to be continuing the trend of figure reviews in this video where we are going to be reviewing the 2019 NECA Mothra figure. Big shout out to NECA. This video wouldn't be possible without them. They sent me this figure to review, so thank you guys. All right, so with this one, I do expect this one to be more of a favorite than the Godzilla 2019. The Godzilla 2019, I didn't rate it in the last video, but if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it an 8 out of 10 because those eyes kind of throw it off. But other than that, everything about the figure is perfect. I have not seen any reviews for this figure, so I don't know how people feel about it. It does not come with the larva, which was teased at Comic-Con, but it does not come with the larva. Overall, first impressions from the box alone, I really like the box. It's cool use of concept art. It's pretty much the same as Godzilla. It's got the same design, same layout with the posters for each character here and then a figure display on the back. But I do like the use of the concept art rather than something like just your Godzilla that you see here on the top. This Mothra is said to come with a 12.5-inch wingspan. It's got articulated wings. I don't know how that will work, but we'll see. And then it includes a display base with support rods, so that is very good. All right, let's open it up, check out the figure, and see what it's all about. It's a cool little display picture of Mothra with her base stand, and then there you go, there's Mothra. I did put the Jack specific Mothra away, so I won't be able to do a figure comparison in this one, but I'll tell you guys up front, this one's better. That Jack specific one, like the weird glassy kind of wings, the really hard plastic, not my cup of tea. So here's the box. It's just got that same picture that all the figures have with that like ocean with the boats in it. There's the box. So before we get out Mothra, I want to review her stand here. This is her cocoon hatched? I don't know what this is supposed to be. We don't see anything like this in the movie, but it's her cocoon with her little rod. So you put the rod in the middle, and then there you go. You can put Mothra on top. We're going to take that out just for now so we can show it up close. It's got a little like monarch containment facility around it. Lots of great detailing with the paint. It could have just been all silver and most people wouldn't complain, but they actually did go and do some shadows with it to make it have some more texture. As with the cocoon itself, it looks really cool. This is by far the coolest designed cocoon Mothra has ever had, even if we don't see it in the movie. I like all the coloration with it. The greens and the blues look fantastic. Goes with that bioluminescence that I hope we see them do a variant for. I just think it looks awesome. I am very excited to use Mothra and have her displayed with it. It's pretty sweet. I also just like the NECA's doing the display stands. I very much appreciate that. As for Mothra herself, she kind of comes out in a little bit of like a knife position. I don't know. As for Mothra herself, you can spread the wings just like she does in the movie. It's just a bit of a reverse of what she does in the movie. Flap the wings down, and there you go. You got Mothra all good to go. The wings are really well painted. Lots of good designing on them. I don't know if these wings are movie accurate or if they are based off concept art. I believe we decided they were based off concept art back at Comic-Con when we were doing reviews of the figure designs themselves, but you can see they look great. You have the Godzilla eye right here, which does look like an eye when you look at it like that. You have the body and the wings. It all looks really good. The paint on this is amazing, and that's really what this is, because other than that, it's a very hard plastic, just like Jack specific. You can't bend the wings, otherwise they will snap. These subset of wings are a little bit more forgiving. They are a softer plastic, so you can do a little bit more with them. Again, great paint on them. I like how they're almost translucent, as in you can kind of see through them. You can see light through them. It looks really cool. Let's get Mothra up close and personal. There you go. You have the Mothra sculpt. She actually does look a lot like the Jack specific Mothra, except this one features a significant amount more detailing in the paint, and it's very good for that. The head, you can see, has a lot more detailing, and the eyes themselves are actually painted pretty well. And then you also have paint throughout the body, so it's not just one tone. It's got brown with some dark tones to give it some shadows, some highlights as well. And then with the arms, you can see that they did paint the pincers so that they are more standout. The figure doesn't appear to have much articulation. It's not like you can turn the head, but you can move the arms up and down. It's actually, you can't hardly see it from way back here, but you can move the arms up and down. You can move these subset of arms together. They are attached, so you're not going to be doing much with those. Oh, maybe they're not attached. They're not attached. They do break apart, so you can move these on their own. Of course, you get the big arms, and then you have the back legs, which don't do much, but they can still move a little bit. As for the body, it's stuck in place. Like I said, you're not really going to get much out of that body. I mean, what else could they do with it? With the wings, they flap up and down. That's really all they can do. They can flap up, and then your subset of wings can flap up as well. And that's all you have for articulation. You're not going to be able to do much with the wings outside of that. So if you were expecting to have Mothra do some cool, I don't know, like back wing moves, you're not getting that with this figure. It's not even as mobile as the Jakks Pacific one, which you could do that because it was on a ball joint. These are on hinges, so you can't do that because they're on hinges. They do look better, significantly better. They do move better as well, but you're not going to get that range of motion that you would with a ball joint, as I would assume SH Monster Arts is going to have. But overall, you got Mothra. I mean, this is kind of a short review because there's not too much to do or say with this figure. She goes quite well alongside Godzilla. I think they are proportionally sized for the movie. They go pretty well together. You can have your little Mothra climbing on Godzilla's back moment here. Although one thing I will say is that in the movie Godzilla King of the Monsters, Mothra really doesn't ever have this coloration with her wings, like even once in the movie. This is more of the classic Toho coloration. I know this is the way they advertise the figure, and this is even what Monster Arts is doing, but in the movie she never actually sports this. She's always glowing blue, which I find very interesting. I would expect a blue variant for NECA's Mothra coming out soon. But there you go. You have your NECA Mothra and your NECA Godzilla. They go together pretty well. I would actually say Mothra might be the new king of the monsters figures. I don't know. I'm actually going to leave that title with Godzilla for now because the lack of articulation with Mothra and the fact that I feel like I'm going to break her does worry me. The lack of articulation doesn't worry me. It just is like a little underwhelming. The fact that I feel like I'm gonna break her does worry me. So there is my review for NECA's Mothra. Thank you very much, NECA, for making that possibility possible. We'll grasp her here with her little stand so that you guys can see what she'll look like when she's on the flight stand. Of course, it'll be a little more stable when someone's not holding it, but there you go. That is essentially what she's gonna look like. You can turn it. It looks pretty good. For a Mothra figure, I'm gonna rate Mothra a 9 out of 10. I don't really know what else you could do with it. We'll see if Monster Arts can rival it, but I feel like Monster Arts is going to be pretty identical. The only difference is going to be the paint job. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. D-Man, out.